Alright, we're trying this one more time because I'm just over it at this point. This is the third time I'm recording this video because my phone keeps saying it's out of storage when I'm recording a long video and it's not happening. It's just not happening. Okay, I'm gonna start by introducing myself. I'm Angelis Contreras, and I'm Biomed Sciences. This is our guest star.
Hi, I'm Yusef. I'm a pre-med psych major.
Pre-med psych major, and we also have third guest star.
This is my room. I'm the star.
Oh, star?
Christian!
Cristian Flores, everybody. The Cristian Flores, everybody. So he is doing homework, but he's gonna chime in whenever he feels like chiming in.
No, thank you.
I swear I hope this works because I will be so depressed and like I will literally create a Snapchat and answer all your questions there. Where did all the questions go? Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Okay. Okay. Alright, so first question. Are the first 2 years general education classes? Yes and no at the same time. I say this because I am currently taking General Chemistry 1, and all science majors have to take Gen Chem 1 except for psychology. Like, that's an exception. If you're a psych major, Gen Chem is not going to be one of your gen ed classes.
But if you're stupid like me and you decide after your first year that you want to do pre-med, then you're going to regret your life because you have to take chem your second year and other pre-med classes your second year, and you'll be a year behind. But don't stress out about it because everyone takes different paths and everyone eventually gets there if they work hard enough.
Right, so everyone changes their major. Don't be too psyche about it. If you really don't know what kind of major you want to go into, don't go into something like specific because then you're gonna regret it. Just go into undecided if you really don't know what you're doing, because at least you get all of your general classes out of the way, like your English, your math, or whatever. Okay, next question. How are freshmen treated? Do upperclassmen help underclassmen? Yes. Just yes. They're all willing to help, literally just like myself and him.
This is in high school.
This
it's
is not
like,
high
oh
school.
My God, freshman. No, like
Oh, throw pennies.
nobody cares what year you are. They're just gonna talk to you like you're a normal human being.
Exactly. You're gonna be fine. Really, I mean, at least at our school, like, we're totally chill. Everyone's chill. Or you're fine. We're fine. Upperclassmen are always willing to help. Next question is scholarships. The only thing I'm going to tell you is if you're not applying for them, then you're not going to get them, obviously. I know it sounds like obvious, but it is what it is. Like,
also, when you get here, there's the Office of National Scholarships, which is a good ass idea to go to. Oh, excuse my French. It's a good idea to go to because there's a lot of scholarships you can get in college while you're here. You don't have to get them all while you're in high school.
That's true. And once you get into college, and you're in first year, you can still apply for scholarships for the following year. Scholarships are always there. They're always being given out, whether you have brown hair, blue eyes, whatever. Join clubs, because one of the scholarships that I got, was because I was in this club. Because I was a senior in this club, I got this scholarship. So, just, okay, this goes to one of the early, like, questions later on, but, like, what you can do in high school to ready yourself for college is be in as many clubs as you can, be as involved as you can, because it looks great when you're applying to colleges that you're a well-rounded student, that you did so much, you know? So just apply for everything you can, including, officer positions. I know I had like 5 officer positions my senior year, and it was doable, guys. So just do it. Apply for everything. If you don't get it, don't let that.
But also make sure you care about the extracurriculars you're in, because if you just tell the college that you were in all these extracurriculars, but you don't have any passion behind it, then.
Yeah, because they're gonna ask, like, oh, you know, like, I know a lot of the essays I had to write were club based, like, they were like, oh, like, what did you learn from this experience or whatever. So you really have to have a passion for what you're doing. But who doesn't have a passion for community service and stuff like that, which is the bulk of what you're gonna need to come into college anyway, and applying for scholarships as well, because I know there's scholarships out there that are like, oh, you just have to have this many community service hours, and probably the essay is going to ask you what you did with all these community service hours, and you have to be passionate about it in order for your essay to sound great. So really get on the ball with that. Da, 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 da. Also, while you're in high school, take challenging classes. I know it's gonna sound like ridiculous. Like if that's not you, fine. Just stay in honors classes or regular classes, but do well in them. Don't take regular classes and get B's in them because it's just like really. Come on now. I took 7 AP classes senior year. I regret it. But I went through it. So I mean, if I can do it, I got here. You can too. But I'm not saying like go ahead and drown yourself in AP classes because I wouldn't do it again. So just kind of
save money too, AP classes.
Right, but the thing with that is I came here with a AP credit for biology, but they still recommend that I take it again. So basically the only reason that I took AP Bio in high school was to prepare myself for workload. But workload here is like on a whole different level. Like you have no idea.
Also, another slightly con about taking AP classes is that sometimes when you come in with too many credits, then you kind of move through your classes that you need too quickly, and then they might try to push you to graduate early, which not everybody wants to do. Like, for example, I'm almost done with my psych major classes, but not all my pre-med requisite classes. But if I finish all my psych classes, they're going to try to push me to finish early, whether or not I want to go to med school. You know what I mean? So think about that.
All right, next question. How do I look for colleges? When should I start? It's never too early to start looking for colleges at all. I as a child, I already knew what college I wanted to go to, and that was Loyola University in Chicago. And but when you get closer to like your senior year and stuff like that, you start to see the financial aspects of like where you want to go and stuff like that. And if you're looking at an out of state school, you better have out of state money because that's literally what kind of made it or break it for Loyola. I wanted to go Loyola so bad. It was like my entire dream. I got accepted. They gave me a really big scholarship, but I still had so much left over to pay because it's out of state. So I ended up coming here. You have anything to say?
But it's not always about the finances. Like, I always wanted to go to UF growing up, but then I got into UF, and then I also got into USF, and it's, it kind of was. Well, yeah. The scholarships were nice, too.
Exactly.
USF did give me more scholarships than UF, because UF is stingy. But, but also, this school is just, something drew me to it. I sound like a weirdo. But I just liked USF better. That's why you should also tour the colleges and go to Orient.
Very
and
important.
Go to little things that you can before you get in.
So you can kind of get a feel of the school because I only toured one school and here I am at the school. So
I toured 3 and here I am at the school, even though this was not my first choice when I got
not my first choice either. Like I said, Loyola's #1, but yeah, but I'm here. Financially you're gonna go where finances are better for you. How do you look for colleges? I didn't really answer that. I guess you can like kind of Google along what you're gonna go into, like just kind of Google like good schools, good universities, or universities that are known for being good at architecture, medical, or whatever. I know that a lot of people came to me and were like, "Oh, UNC is very good med school. Duke, very good med school. UF, very good med school. Miami, very good med school." So you're just gonna kind of look into those schools. I know that I'm such an overachiever.
USF, very good.
USF, also very good med school, also very good research school. I know that when I was Googling for schools, I looked at acceptance rates, and the lower, the more I wanted to be in that school. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's just how I was applying for colleges and such. So that's more along the lines of what you're gonna do. Also, look at the styles of what you like in a school. Make sure they have it or whatever. And sometimes you kind of have to let go of those things because, like I said, finances are gonna be a big thing. And different schools cost different things, so just kind of look out for those things as well.
And if it matters to you, think about the city it's in too, because, I mean, I know I wouldn't be going to no college in a hick town because. So.
Because, anyway, so yeah, you should start ASAP is the answer to that question. Don't know what I want to do. Yeah, do what you enjoy. Okay. So yeah, if you don't know what you want to do into college, I said, just go into undecided so you're not wasting any time because they will get your general education classes out of the way. Like regardless of what major you're going to be, you're going to have to take this class anyway. So that just go into undecided. And then through your academic foundation class or something, you're gonna figure out like what you want to do in life or whatever. But it's fine. If you don't have parents, how do I pay for college? I have a parent, and she's actually not contributing to tuition at all. I have to do it by myself. So I mean, what I'm doing, I mean, no one has thousands of dollars to kind of throw anywhere. So, apply for. All right. Okay. How much money should I plan on raising for college? Just save everything you can. We're looking at the thousands, okay? I mean, think about it. The more you save and you like pay for stuff or whatever, you end up buying whatever you need. Especially programs. Like I know for my math class, I know that I have a program that cost me like $100-something. Literally, my Math Lab Plus cost me $100-something out of pocket. Okay, it's not a joke. So literally just save up as much as you can, because there's gonna be those little annoying things like those programs that you have to buy. You can't slide by without buying these things. So you need to like buy them, and they cost like hundreds of dollars. So yeah, just keep in mind about those things to like save thousands of dollars, because literally that's what you're gonna need. But know that if you can't save thousands of dollars, you always have student loans that you will be able to pay back. I think it's like 6 months. Is it 6 months after you graduate from college? Well, it doesn't matter, because you're gonna be using your profession or whatever to pay that off. You're gonna be fine. Everyone has student loans. Okay, they're unavoidable, and yeah, it happens. So yeah. Is everyone qualified to live in a dorm? What are the qualifications? Yeah, first year students, I know that for my school, first year students like have to live in dorms. It might be different for other schools, I'm not really sure. But if you're, the only way you're like excluded from that is if you're like married, if you have kids, or you live like not too far from campus. What?
Magnolia has family dorms.
Family dorms.
Just so you know. You know, like if you have
a family,
that's adorable.
If you have a spouse and or little children.
That's if you want to live on campus, though. That's if you want to live on campus, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like I said, because we're talking about the exemptions for living on campus.
Oh, okay. I was not paying attention.
Okay. So anyway,
ignore me.
Okay. So, right, like if you're like if you have a child or whatever, like you don't have to live on campus. That'll save you about $2,000, $4,000 a year. But I live on campus. It's whatever. It was covered by financial aid, so I'm here now. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next year, but yeah, for the most part, if you're disabled, you might be able to like live off campus as well. That'll be something like that's like a pass to get off campus and not live here. Also, if you live in Tampa area, or if you live next to your school, they'll also like, you'll be fine. They'll be like, okay, you don't have to live on campus. Not all schools require you to live on campus. Just kind of look into your school and how that goes for that. They said, what kinds of clubs are there? There are clubs for everything.
There are over 625 clubs here. There's a lot.
For
you will find something you want to join.
Literally.
Or if you can't find something out of 600 clubs, you can make one.
You can make one for whatever it is you want. I know that when I took a tour for the school, there's this the tour lady was like, "Oh, there's even a chocolate lovers club."
Like, oh yeah, I've been to their meeting too.
I want to go.
It's I was like, free chocolate? Okay, thank you. Like, why not? Why would you not go?
I can't breathe. Okay, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, guest star's gonna go. So
nice to meet you. Guest star's gonna go.
But other than that, I think that's so funny. Yeah, there's a club for literally everything.
Just word of advice before I go. Sorry to interrupt. You're gonna have some crazy days, i.e., like today for me, where you have to wake up and register for classes.
7:55 in the morning.
And you have a test in the morning, and you're overwhelmed, and you go to talk to advisors, and you get overwhelmed about life and cry in the advising office. It's gonna happen, but there's a lot of people you meet in life that are good friends that will cheer you up, i.e., this one, that one, and the others. So don't stress. Life is hard, life is rough, but you get through it. Okay, bye. Nice to meet you.
Guest star leaves room. Okay. Anywho.
Follow me on Instagram.
So follow him. I will put links for everybody's pages. Anyway. So yeah, there's a club for everything. I know that for USF they have them all listed under Bullsync, so you can kind of just sign up through Bullsync, and then you can look at all the different clubs that they have. It's all alphabetical. They have so many. They have like Harry Potter lover club, chocolate lover club, swimming lover club. HOSA, yeah, HOSA's what we are in, aka me and Christian. Student government. There's so many ways you can get involved. There's everything, and I promise you, if you don't find a club that you're interested in, make it. Like, you're not alone. There's so many people here in Bryan. Oh, my camera just fell. Yeah, that just happened. So anyway, moving on. Even though camera just fell. Do you need parents to sign papers to go into college? The only time I think I needed my mom for anything going into college is probably, I don't know if I had a job yet or not, but probably paying for application fees, because I literally was like, oh, I'm so naive. I'm just going to apply for like every college that I want to go to, whatever. No, honey, sweetheart, it doesn't go that way. There's application fees. Literally, to apply to the school, you have to pay this fee. For them to look at your application, you have to pay this fee. And the more prestigious the school is, the more expensive the fee will be. Literally, I think UNC was like $70-$80 application fee. I was like, oh my god. And then the money for sending your scores, sending your ACT, SAT scores to the schools, because it's any school you apply to, you got to pay the application fee. All the essays you have to write. You have to upload all that crap. And then you have to submit your FAFSA. FAFSA is where you see where you're eligible for financial aid or not. And that's where you're going to need your parents to fill out all the the financial income of them and stuff like that. That's probably the only place you'll need your parents, as far as I'm concerned. Other than that, they're probably going to have to pay all their sending your test scores, sending and paying application fees, paying for taking the test, period, because nothing is free except for hugs, which I give up. So, just letting you know. Other than that, I think that's it for parent thing. It's always good to have your parents' support while you're going through all this stuff. So, please, parents, be there for your children. Your children are not ready for college. As much as they want to admit it, I was not ready. I wish somebody would make this video for me so that I can know what to do. But yeah, there's that. Student loans. Our student loans. Don't be scared to take out student loans. I know. But try not to. Try to get as many scholarships as you can, because everything that you get, you're gonna have to pay. Christian.
Sorry.
Okay, camera fell
loans,
once again.
Okay, since it's most important, you try as hard as you can to get scholarships. But if you're planning on pursuing a graduate career, which could be medical school, you could be pursuing a PhD in engineering, something like past your 4 years of undergraduate, avoid taking out student loans, because graduate school
in undergrad, because grad is very expensive, and for the most part, you're probably gonna have to take them out there.
It's expected in graduate school to take out loans because it's so expensive. But if you're an undergraduate and you're taking out loans and you're planning on going to graduate, try not to do it. Not saying you can't, but if you do, then you have to have a plan to pay it off, because graduate school gets very expensive and you want to be allowed to take loans out to pay for it. So if you have the option and you're planning on going to graduate school, and if you want to go to this one school and it's your dream school, but you're gonna have to take a lot of money out, if you can't afford to pay it back, might not be the best option. And oh wait, did it stop? Okay. And like that's one thing that I learned about college is that, or when deciding to go to college, like in the end, money's a big factor. Like I honestly never thought I'd be going to USF, but they gave me the most money, and in the end, it was the cheapest for me to go, and it's still a great school. But ideally, I would have been going further away. I could have, like, if I wanted to, I could have gone out of state, but it's expensive. So like in the end, preference and money is like what determines where you go to college, and it's it's a sucky thing, but I mean that's kind of like the world we live in. It controls everything.
So just make sure all your choices are really places that you don't mind going to, because choices are you're gonna go to which school gave you the most funds. Because
and for some people, they choose to go to community college or like a local college
to
for
finish
the first
their
2 years,
gen eds,
and then they transfer off to a state college, which there's no shame in doing that because you do save a lot of money, and then you save enough money that you're allowed to go away for the next 2 years. So in the end, like that, it's also a wise decision. So that'd be something that you'd want to talk to your parents or parents that you want to talk to your kids about because, yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. So I think I answered all of the questions. Do you have anything else to say, Christian?
Follow me on Instagram.
Stop. I'm putting that on
Facebook.
Later.
I post really good quality stuff. Excuse me?
I didn't say anything.
You gave me that look.
Yeah.